Okay, let's try a puzzle, shall we? And this is kind of like an extra little fun thing we can do together. And so I'm going to go ahead and let's all create a new document. Okay, 1,000 by 1,000. Okay, there it is right there. You should know the gist by now. Again, you can always, save this document. Click on this icon way over there. Call it 1,000 by 1,000. I thought we did this before, but let's go ahead. Again, making sure it's pixels and not inches. Go ahead and save the preset, and there it is right there. So now you can go ahead and press create. See, 1,000 by 1,000 px. Okay, so we got get there, good. And there's our little image. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and the first thing, of course, let me go ahead and I have this all ready for you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to find an image. Well, first create a canvas. Okay, 1,000 by 1,000. Okay, 72 DPI, white background. All right, next thing we're going to do is search the web, okay, for a favorite image. Let's go ahead and do that. And what is your favorite image? Well, it's not there, so I don't know. What is your favorite image? Well, my favorite place in the whole planet is the Grand Canyon. Just absolutely love it there. I don't know how many of you have ever been there. I'm going to show you a little trick here. I'm going to click on this, and there is a beautiful, any one of these is gorgeous. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and, well, let me go ahead. This one, I love this one. Most of these images, however, kind of like, they're kind of big. You'll see right here it's about 1,200 by, 673, whatever the case may be. But we're going to bring this in. Now watch how I do this. Watch how I do this. I'm just going to click and, whoops, this thing always get your guide to the Grand Canyon. Okay, get off my screen. Thank you. And now I'm going to drag it in here. Let's see if I can do it. Maybe if I bring it out a little bit more. There, I got it. So now I have this in here. Okay, you see how easily it's done? And if you'll notice that obviously this thing is not fitting here correctly, so I'm just going to expand and just use a portion of the image. There it is. But either way, it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, there we have it. Now, I'm going to show you how to create a puzzle. So in order for me to do that, I need two canvases. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and create my second canvas. File open, and it should be the same size as this one. Sorry, not file open, file new. File new. Okay, and then there's my credentials again. There we go. And now I've got my empty one. Okay. So find an image, drag it into the Photoshop, okay, and then create a second image, create a second canvas, okay, and that matches the size of the original image. Okay, so there we go. Now watch what I do. Alright, so I've introduced you to the polygon tool, and so I'm going to click on the polygon tool, and the next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that, well, there's two images here, there's two layers here rather, and I want to flatten it. So let's go ahead and flatten. Okay, oops, trying to flatten it. I don't want to group it. Flatten the image. There we go. Alright, now let me show you how I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and click the magic wand, the lasso tool, and I'm just going to trace over, there we go, anything that kind of looks like a puzzle there. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to, first of all, let me go and write this down and let you know ahead of time. So using the lasso tool, using lasso, I'm going to trace, or rather select an area that looks like a puzzle. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to basically Go ahead, and then I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste. And what's going to happen is a second layer will be produced. And let's go ahead and show you. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I've got my marching ants. I'm going to go ahead and copy or edit copy. Okay, and I'm going to edit paste. There you have it. Now I'm going to, okay, watch this. Adding pieces to the other canvas. So what I'm going to do is I'll have the new layer selected, and then I'm going to do Control A or Command A. Okay, that means I am selecting the entire layer. So watch. So here it is right here. I'm going to do Command A, and you notice the marching ants are all around that, but it's only going to select this. I mean, it's going to select the entire thing, but notice that there's a checkered box there. That means most of it is empty. And so I'm going to go now to the second canvas, our new canvas. Go to the new canvas, or the anyways, the what are we going to call that canvas? Let's go to the second canvas. We'll call this the first canvas. Okay, go to the second canvas, and then paste. So what I do, look at this. I'm going to go and I'm just going to edit, paste. There it is as a puzzle. I'm going to use the move tool now to put it exactly into place. At least do the best I can. Now, how do I come up with other layers? Now I've got this one. Okay, so now I'm going to, for new pieces, I am going to first, I need to select the original layer. Okay, apply. Actually, let me go back. Let me think. Okay, so I'm going to, first of all, with the first piece, with the latest piece, I'm going to choose an effect, the drop down, or rather, I'm sorry, the drop shadow. Okay, so watch what happens. I'm just going to go ahead and click on FX down here, and I'm going to choose drop shadow. Okay, you notice that there's a drop shadow appears, and I'm just going to kind of reduce the distance and the spread. I don't need it that much. Okay, and the size of it. Okay, there, looks like a piece right there, and I'm going to press OK. So now, after that, I am going to select the original layer, which has the entire image. Okay, and then then refer back to number 4 and start again. Okay, that's using the last two. Go and select it. It looks like a puzzle. Let's do that. Okay, so I've got this area selected. Okay, so first of all, I need to select the background layer. Okay, so select original layer. I guess let's call it the background layer. Maybe that's what we call it, the background layer. Okay, watch what I do. I've selected the background layer. Now I'm going to choose the lasso tool, and I'm going to very delicately just kind of select around it. Okay, it's not going to be perfect, and then just kind of come up with another piece. There we go. It's not perfect. I know it's not perfect. Again, I'm going to press edit copy and then edit paste. There it is right there. Then I'm going to, okay, so that's exactly what I did. Then I'm going to Control A or select the entire thing, go to the second canvas and paste. So Command A, with this new layer selected, Command A, copy, go to the new layer and paste. There we have it, and move it into place. Again, it's not perfect. I know it's not perfect. We could make it perfect. There. If anything, what you may want to do is kind of select in more as well. Now watch what I do. I'm going to move this drop shadow down below this. Look at this. I'm just going to select, I'm going to copy this. Okay, so copy, where is it? Copy layer style. Then I'm going to select the new layer, the latest layer, and paste layer style. Notice now we got this. So let's go back to the select the background, and now I am going to kind of create a bigger layer, and again it's not going to be perfect, and if I mess up I just start again. It's not that easy, especially if you have a mouse. It's easier. I have a stylus, so, and anyways, this inside, oops, boy did I mess up on that one. Let me do it again. Oh boy, this is kind of a, and you know what you can do is actually you can shrink. See the canvas right there? Now I'm shrinking it. I press the zoom tool and I zoomed out. That way it's not much strain on me, on my selection efforts. So that way I don't have far to go. It may be a little bit easier for me. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and select around it. And then I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste. The new layer is selected. Then I'm going to select all. So I'm going to go ahead and select all. There it is right there. Copy it and then go to the new canvas and paste it. There we have it. And then I suppose we got the last one. I'm hoping, well, let's go ahead and right click, we can go ahead and right click and, oops, sorry. And then let's see, paste style. So hopefully you can kind of see it. Of course, if you notice that there it is right there. For some reason, it's not very prominent as the other one, is it? Alright, so anyways, I can see it enough that I'm just going to go ahead and select the last few. Okay, and just do the best I can. Okay, so there, I forgot to choose the background layer. Command C, Command V. Okay, and then Command A, Command C. There I have it, and there is your puzzle. Not a great puzzle, but it's a puzzle nonetheless. See if you can do it. Find a smaller picture and see what you can do. We'll give it to somebody else in your class to try to figure it all out. Okay, that's it.